All right. Testing. Testing. Okay. And okay. So today we're gonna build this. This is from Reconguista in G, Space Jahannam, which is Arabic for hell. That's the Arabic word for hell. So space hell. And why they call this mobile suit Jahannam, but that's what they chose. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I need to finish watching Reconguista G. I started again recently. It is like it's completely different from what I remember. I don't like. It's like I don't remember at all the first couple of episodes. So that was that. Yeah, Space Jahannam. So yeah, I kind of moved the time slot where I build these around. So it's like 12 hours shifted. Instead of 9 p.m., I'm building it at 9 a.m. Hooray for the graveyard shift, I guess. Yeah, so G-Reco. Oh, I wonder if this is still active. I need to check this out. It's probably nothing there now. Yeah, so number 6 in the lineup. It's a bit close. Maybe I need to check the focus on this thing. Alrighty, so Space Jahannam, Gargangista in G, 1 to 144, high grade kit. Gundam Digimon series by North, Digimon Mechanics, by the M series, why have produced the most symbols and structure and produce equating weapons, characteristics, and gimmicks. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Kit from 2014, so about 10 years. Yeah, 10 years old. Not too bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna be building this one. It shows you like different colors here, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, I feel like this one's like a special use one, or I'm not too sure. Unless it's like, yeah, it's weird like showing you different colors. I feel like this one like a special use version for a specific character who uses this. Not sure what the difference is aside from the color. But yeah, we're gonna be building this. So the Reconguista G model kits are usually a bit different from your typical HG. So it's usually not that disappointing. So alright, let's go building it. So it's a rather thin box. I assume like not a lot of runners. This is like a mob type mobile suit. Like it's like a mass-produced thing used in warfare. You can see like a bunch of them in the background. So this is like in space. You have a giant space battle, so we need like lots of infantry type mobile suits doing just being the main force instead of like a few special prototype things. But yeah, this is one of that. So alright, so I think not much of an intro, but I'm gonna get to building it, I guess. We'll see what happens. Maybe, I don't know. Probably a bad idea to move the... Ooh, what the hell? Oh. There was a... There's the... I think I didn't buy this on... This is very old. I don't think I bought this on HLJ. I paid $11.16 for this. Okay. It had the invoice inside the box. Apparently I never opened this box, so that's what you get when you like watching my videos. Random stuff, completely unscripted. We're doing it live. Yeah, so you get a little thing here. I'm not too sure what this is about. iPad, iPhone, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure. There's an app. Got a little thing here. I think like they inserted this in the box. So yeah, sometimes you buy your kits not from like small retailers. They may like add things to the box. I don't never seen this type of thing before. Alright. Okay, so we got very small runners, ball cap. Let me just open these boxes. Actually, I should just flip it over. Start with the instructions as I usually do. Wait a second. A few pieces fell off, I guess. The runners. Hopefully not too broken. The other day I was building a bear guy, and one of the pegs had broken in the box. Okay, so Space Jahannam. Let me just do that. So you got your usual HG sheet here. One side color, one side black and white. You have your usual flavor text. This kit is from 2014, so that's slightly before, I guess a couple of years before Bandai started adding English to the instructions and on the box. So yeah, some concept art, I guess, color guide for you to paint it. This is the green model. There's a blue one apparently, which I may or may not have. I don't think I do, because I wouldn't buy stuff that's like almost identical usually, unless, well, whatever. Yeah, there's one special one. I guess is the command unit, because I don't know if you can see it. It has a horn, so it might be why it's blue. Yeah, the nice artwork. There's a few things here. I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess ships. 2014 it was released. At least that's what it says on the box. Okay, so the instructions. Let me just blue Brownie Zurkowski. Thanks for joining. Alright, so the ASMR portion of the show where I make lots of noise, so I don't. What the hell? Is this a tiny runner? Just for the chest, apparently. So, polycaps, standard polycaps from 2013. I prefer it back in the day. Like back in the day, they used letters instead of numbers for like polycaps. I think that was like a bit more helpful. You have some thin stickers, clear ones, not the usual silver. I guess this was for markings and what have you. Yeah, very small runners. And two large ones. Well, one large one and a bunch of small runners. And a little tiny sheet of like usual silver stickers. Alright, so let's try to make some space. Hopefully I can. Okay, there we go. So one large sheet, green. This is A. C. E. B2. E2. D1, maybe C, D. I don't know why I'm ordering those, like sorting them, it doesn't really do anything. Anywho, so, alright, we have our pile of stuff here. Guess this is the mono eye. A couple of pieces fell off. I think it is from B or B1, B2 or B. Well, one of those two. A couple of pieces fell off during transport, I guess. Yeah, I didn't buy this one off HLJ, so that may be why. But still, came around in good condition. Take our tools. So I'm going to start building. Right. We start with the head. Alright, so D2, which is this one, the clear thing, and the mono eye. You can tell this is, well, usually the bad guys have the mono eye. The bad guys, because there's no bad guy really. In Gundam, there's just two sides. You can choose which one. So this one, D2, and clearly this one. So let's see. We'll need A22, A21, A20, and A24. So this whole section. Actually, let me just get a bit closer and further and freaking crack and all that. Okay. How's this? Focus all right. Alright, I got a hand for no reason. I'll just put it over there. You go over there. So this whole section, and that's all of it. Can I put a sticker on the... There's no sticker for the eye, so that's something. Usually when there's a mono eye involved, there'll be a tiny sticker on SG kits. So let's get this section out. And nice and small. Well, spoke too soon. Okay, maybe this one cut a bit too deep. Just be careful. It seems this plastic's kind of soft. And okay, try to be careful. Okay, these sprues are a bit too big for whatever size part they're giving us here. That's like way too... Could have like connected it to like this end here and not have these things on the sides, and it's gonna fall down. Of course it is, and disappear in the carpet. So let's try to cut this, just leave a little extra so that we can shave it with this thing, assuming it can even hold it. Well, if you use tweezers, I guess you can kind of hopefully hold this a bit tight. Hopefully it doesn't fly off. Gently. The reason I'm doing this because I think, wait, is there a horn anywhere? There's no horn on this one. I see no horn. There's no horn on the runner. No, I'm not gonna use the Gundam marker on it. I don't have, if that's what you're talking about. Asking if last note twisting on my hand. Not sure if it's... Yeah, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Do not twist the plastic. That's like... Well, I mean, I don't do that because I don't wanna... I feel like that's gonna damage it. Do it very gently. I try to like build, and that flew off. Oh, okay. I should catch it. Okay, this is a tiny part. I'm gonna just put it over there so I don't lose it. But yeah, basically trying to build these as cleanly as I can on the first try, so that way the gods of Plumpla will not be displeased. I don't know. I just like the way it is better if it's like built cleanly the first time, and it fits better. You have a less creaky model. All right, so let's see. You go on to this thing. Let's check for nubs first. Let's kind of pick one here. Just gently. This is a dollar store metal file, so no fancy equipment aside from the nipper, which is like a $15 God Hand knockoff. Well, not exactly. It's a known brand, but they basically imitate the God Hand. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Something I'm gonna say. Ooh. Yeah, I can't read katakana. I'm gonna butcher your name probably. Ra something, Ra. Ru. Wait, that's it, right? Ra. Ru. Rarufuto. I don't know what that is. Ralph Do. Ralph Do. No, what's the toe? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they have fairly nice designs in Reconguista. Their mobile suits are different from your usual things. It's the same guy who did Eureka 7 and the very, 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 very famous anime Overman King Gainer. Of course, nobody heard about it, but alright, so let's do this. Sometimes you need to shave a little bit off this just to make sure the nubs are cleaned off. There you go. And then on the back, this goes here and should fit. Just being careful. Oh, there you go. Now, advanced technique. Just open the things a bit. This is just so I can take it apart again later when I need to finish the thing. If I need to paint or like make some corrections. Just make sure, because when you cut the nubs, sometimes the plastic expands horizontally and it gets in between the gaps. There you go. Just one little bit of a polish here. Well, it's not closing the gap perfectly, but enough. You can add plastic cement later and clean this up. Usually include like a horn, but I guess not in this one. This one has just a little thing here. And there we go. That's a head. Very nice. It was easy enough. Okay, so go on to the body. We take E228, which is this one. I'm assuming the blue one has a different. So cut these closely. Get both of them out because we're gonna need both at some point. It's like 2 halves of the shell there. Alright. And somewhat lots of nubs on this one. Just rub this out. You rub it without applying pressure. And we need polycap 2, which are the shoulders. These are standard polycaps. They have been used for decades they relabeled them at some point, but these have been used for decades and decades. The polycaps you can twist off, the plastic don't twist off. Do not ever. Oh, that's a bad idea. A bad idea is like to use what's it called? Nail clippers to separate the parts. What are you doing? This is weird. Should supposed to go in there. But what it is telling me, I guess I need to trim this a little bit. It's a tiny bit of just a slither. Alright. That works. And same problem. It's a very tight fit. Oh, maybe on the other side. It's like a very neat. Remove a very small amount of it. Did that do anything? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Alright, such an angled thing here. So, wait, that's it? That's very simple. These are metric drill bits, so just use those two. This is 2mm diameter drill bit. Use this to pre-drill the holes so that the parts slide in easily. And just clear those nubs a bit that are gonna be in contact with each other here. There you go. That should do it. And there we go. Slide it together. Give it a quick polish. Alright. Looks good enough. It might seem like I'm doing nothing, but it is removing very small nubs. Okay, wait, that can't be all of it. There's more to it. Okay. I need C2, B121, B121, which is this thing, and B117, B116, and plastic's kind of soft than usual. It's softer than usual. You would expect this to be a bit hard, but it is a little somewhat soft. Okay, so a little bit of a neck decoration here. We don't usually add those. So just a raw polycap for the neck. This one has a little thingy here to hide the gray. And then C, which is this one. What else do I need? C2, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's there's a minimum number of, there's a minimum level of tools that you need to be able to like just enjoy building those. Okay, so I think I did a video on this earlier. Well, I probably need to update it just to add a few more things. So just these are gonna be in the way. This kind of popped inside here, so I'm gonna go stuck. So I need also important tool, sticks. Sticks are very useful. This one is kind of stuck. That's why you pre-drill the hole so we can separate these parts easily if need be. Just move this out of the way. Alright, and then this one goes in here. Slides right in. No fuss, no muss. And you put this one in here. Just like that. And then for the bottom part, you take, we need from sheet A, E6. Alright, anything else? Nope, that's it. A6. And polycap 4. Polycap 4 times 2. Nope, it's a polycap sheet. This is a polycap sheet. 2. Alright. Where did you go? Alright, so one of them goes in here, pointing downwards. The other one goes technically on here, but I guess they made it so. Where do you go? Oh, there it is. Should be on here. Right, that pointing downwards. And we take this thing here. This is supposed to go on there to kind of hold it in place. Let's just do a test fit. It's probably going to be too tight. Yeah, too tight. So just loosen these a little bit. This is for later, like if I need to take it apart. I don't want to like have something that's too stuck together. That's very hard to take apart. It's going to break the pegs if I try to force it. Alright, so this goes in here, same thing. 2mm, 2mm, more or less, 1.5mm for these ones. It's a bit loose, but what have you. And join these two together. These nubs here, which have expanded horizontally when they were cut, because when you're slicing the plastic, even if it's a very sharp nipper, you will sometimes end up with a bit of nub in the middle. Alright, and that just slides in here. Nice. You do have does it move? It does. Cool. It has a, well, reasonable. No, it needs to go in all the way. Not so reasonable anymore, but it moves a little bit. Yeah, not much, but a little bit. So that's the chest, technically. It's getting built quite fast. It's not a very thick box, so not a lot. I mean, lots of small parts, but manageable. Alright, so then we do the waist. The waist unit, as it's called. Where? Hold on, B. Where did I put B? This is E, B1. Oh, B123. There it is. B123, which is U, and I need U. B122. I also need. Nope, that's it from B1. So B1, 23 and 22. Alright. And 22, 23. Can I even get more? Okay, that's probably a bit better here. So A19, A5, A10, 19, 5, 10. I'm guessing 9 as well. Yep. 9, 10, 11, and this one. And do I need 5? Wait. A19. Hold on. A5. Alright. It's way over there. And then this. Yeah, this has a. This is something we can modify a bit to make it a little. Well, it's a little improvement we can do in a minute. They always include that in like HG kits. It's a little mod you can do to make it look a bit more realistic, which I shall show in a moment there once I get to it. So this one's a bit there and there, and try to stab myself here. Alright, so this one here. Okay, these are all the A's, and what else do I need? E1, E1, 5, and C5. Wait, I feel I should put something. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright. This one then. This is where'd you go? E1, 5 and C, which you can find somewhere. Alright, C 5. Weirdly positioned. Would expect it to be flat, but it was like vertical on the runner. It's a bit odd, unusual. All right, so we have all the parts, I think. Okay, so we start with this one and this one. So you go in to here with the long part facing downwards. Actually, let me just get this little bit of a nub here, because otherwise it's going to be... Yeah, the plastic is a little softer than usual. Bandai is pretty good at, like, manipulating the... It's all polystyrene, but I guess depending on the pressure at which they inject it, they can change how hard it is or how soft it is. Or, like, how flexible, I guess. So then this one comes here, this goes in here. Let's make sure we get the nubs that are going to be making the fit difficult. Bit of a barrier so things don't fall down easily. There we go. Pops right in. Larger stick. I use these to press parts together rather than using my fingers. It's a nice little detail. I didn't have to like include the little black part there. Okay, it fits a little weird. Not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. Let's try again. I feel like it's not exactly where it is supposed to be here. Alright, so if I hold it like this, this goes here. So you're supposed to... Let me try going it this way. Yeah, it is. It is the right way, but this doesn't seem to be exactly where it should. Let me try. Just make it this a little bit thinner here on that axis. Let's see if it fits more. Or these could be the problem too. These aren't wide enough. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, the other way around, I guess. Nope, still the same. I don't know, it feels like it should be going in a little bit further. There's like a little bit of a gap here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh well. Good enough for now, I guess. Okay, so this goes on the back. Make sure you don't have anything metal hitting your nippers, because you do not want them to get damaged. You go in the back. It should be around here. All right. Which way? Up and down. This way, actually. The pointy bit lines up with the back of the thing here. And yep. Hopefully gets in there. Does not want to go in there. Let's try this a different way. So goes like so, goes like this, try to get it to bite into there. Press with a stick or whatever, just anything so that you don't hurt yourself. Okay, it's like stresses the plastic a little bit, but better this plastic being stressed than your fingers getting bent out of shape. Alright, so that lines up somewhat, maybe. Alright. Okay, now the little modification that I was talking about earlier. This one's clean enough. So goes into here. Push it with a stick. It goes in all the way. It did pachi. Yep, pachi. And alright, so you go there. Now this obviously, like, this is the front skirt and the legs go behind it. So if like one skirt, this is connected by a thing. So if you move it, the skirt will like lift. Both of them will lift at the same time, which is not very realistic. So it should be separate. So you can easily separate those. You can use your nippers, of course, to just cut it in half, or if you want to be fancy, use a block of wood. And this is a jewelry saw, very fine saw. Like, I think like 0.1 millimeter or something. Try to line it up to the middle and just cut. There we go. This is a saw designed for metal, so it goes through plastic quite easily. And there you have it, two separate halves. And then you just, which way is up? I think this way is up. So you just put this in here. Well, or the other way around. they're designed to like do this. It is on purpose. So just put these two things here. Hopefully I did not mess up. This could be the rare one where we're not supposed to do that, but I don't think so. Anyway, so this goes in here. This one seems like a 3mm. Oh, 2.5, really? 2.5. That's a rare one. Well, that should be enough. Just like loosen it very slightly, and then you just put this together. Press. There we go. So now you have independent front flaps. Somewhat, yeah, independent front flaps. There you go. They will not come out, they are designed to kind of do that. And I mean, you can like round out that. If you want it to be a bit loose, I guess you could like polish this a little bit. And then just put it back in there. Oh, the whole thing came out. Oh well. And there you go, 2 separate pieces, and you go, well, you try to go in there. And there we go. Or at least we're trying. There we go. Oops. There. 2 independent front flaps. And these 2 are the side flaps. Not going to put them in just yet. I'm just going to put the ball caps on them. Ball cap 5. You just put that in there. And put that over there. Also very standard ball cap usage here. These have been also used for the side flaps for quite a while, also decades. Classic high grade move here. So there you go, we have 2 side flaps. Not gonna put them on just yet, I'm just gonna leave them here for a minute. This is just so it will make putting the legs on easier. Now we do the arms. It says do left arm first, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do all the arms at once. So A14, A13, A12, A17, A15, what else? A2. Okay. All of it then. So this whole region, these, okay. So all of this, all the arms, all 2 of them. Yeah, so I do a random kit every day. Well, I'll try every day. Don't usually. Sometimes I miss a day or 2. Well, so yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, consider subscribing. Hit that bell, whatever it is YouTube wants you to do. I mean, you can even subscribe and mute it if you don't like the content, but I appreciate it if you just kept me in that list. I just need the numbers at this point. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so that YouTube's gonna give me a tiny bit of money. It's like not enough, It's like barely enough to buy groceries, probably, but enough probably to support this hobby of mine. So if I make kits, I get a little bit of money and buy more kits with that, and the cycle goes on and on and on. So all the A's. Now we need E. These tiny things. E4, and from E I need... Oh, that's it. I could probably just nip the whole thing. Yeah, let me just do that. And I got a hand too, so... Alright, I'm just gonna nip this whole thing in anticipation of... That's a long axe. It's a very long axe. It's a Zaku looking axe, but still, very long. I meant it's a Zaku looking mobile suit. It's mass produced. It's green. Definitely a Zaku. This one's round and the sprue is straight, so I need to nip a little extra. Did it fall down? Yeah, it did. Give me a second here. Alright. These two for the arms and the rest for later. And that's all of the E-runner, E1 at least. Just put the rest over there in a pile. Okay, so let's clean those up a bit. So this is the proper way of using single-bladed nippers, where you cut the part off with a little extra called the margin, and then you come in and trim the margin with the nipper again, and you polish off any remaining nub to give it a nice finish. Of course, you did that with every single part. You'll never. It's like gonna take hours. I just practice like nipping as close as possible to the part and just call it a day. So that's that. Okay. I need from B. Where's B? B. Yeah, B. B1. 9, 10. 9, 10, 30. 14, 15. 25, 26. So 9, 10. Oh, there's a B2 as well. Oh, well, I guess I can do both. 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 30. Wait, do I need 13? Do I need 13? I don't think I need 13. I don't see 13 anywhere. I see 30. So this, 14, 15. Just looking ahead to what parts that I need. 30. Okay. Okay. 30. For whatever reason. And I do need all the hands, so I'll get all the hands. Oh, I'm here. Quite large hands for a 1 to 144 scale. The usual a little bit smaller than that. There's no good explanation as to why. Well, there's a bad explanation as to why mobile suits have 5 fingers. Because of, well, that's a theory at least, the Minovsky particles that are released by the generators that power Gundams. Well, not Gundams, mobile suits in general. Make it impossible to use a radio communication, so you have to use hand gestures to communicate. That's why you have 5 fingers. so you can make your hand gestures. Although that's not a very good theory, I feel. That's probably just aesthetics. This looks pretty. Do I need anything else? Nope, that's it. That was B1. Let's do from B2 as well. Same deal. 14, 15. It says B130. This is for only one arm. What about the other arm? It does not have it. This is asymmetrical. Okay. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake here by mixing up all the parts for left and right arm. There's a hole on the left arm, I guess, just for the shield. Usually they give you like the same parts essentially. They cheap out. They like don't do the extra design work of having like different style of arms, left and right. But this one put in the extra effort, which is nice. Okay, I think that's all of it. Do I need anything else? Nope. Alright, so polycap free. Let's get both of them. 2 polycap threes. So we take this one and this one and this one and where's the other one? This one. This one goes into here. Just slide it in there. Oh, there's a bit of a nub on it, but oh well. Nobody has to know. So this one also goes in here. Slot it in there, slide it in. Still a little crunchy noise. That's okay. Okay, so polycap goes in here with a round part pointing inside, square part outwards. Same thing on the other side. This becomes our shoulder. It's a bit hollow, but that'll be fine. Just pre-roll those a tiny bit. Ever so slightly. We can separate them, or even make them slide together more smoothly. Alright, so should work. These horizontal expansion hubs here, just slice them off as needed. It's a very small thing, but it can cause like small gaps. You don't even have to look closely to be able to notice them. Let's do a fit here. Find the nubs. And 1, and 2, come on. This one's kind of large. This one right here. And there we go. Press it together. Goes in nicely. This is gonna be a shoulder, so we should try to like make this a bit smooth so it doesn't like scratch up the polycap there in the shoulder. There's something supposed to go here, I think. Oh, those round things. Alright, round things, where are you? That little notch here goes down. Or up? Which way? Down. Okay. And there we go. Ow. Dangerous hobby we have here. Could hurt yourself. This is a dollar store metal file. This is from, yeah, dollar store. Oh wait, actually, I do have the brand. This in the US, basically. This is Fragram. Came to the set, cost $1. I bought it definitely, yeah, at the dollar store in the tool section. You don't need like expensive like tools. At least I don't. This has been useful. It's just like the shape of it works for me. So you just need to like know your tools. If you buy like those disposable sanding sticks, well, they are disposable, so you're gonna use a lot of them. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message. Yeah, I need to pay attention to the chat more. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is like a very cheap metal file. It's for metal, but I use it for everything. Wood, plastic, whatever. It works. You don't have to be a pro about things. Okay, so wait. This goes here. These are the elbow. Yeah, good enough. So which way is outwards? I guess I'll do this. And then polycap 8, which are a bit hard to twist off, so I'm just gonna cut these off. Do I need more polycap 8s? No, just 2 for now. PC8. There we go. Put that on there on the end. Come on, get in there. There we go. One of them is left, one of them is right. So I guess this is gonna be outwards. This is gonna be inwards with a hole. Okay. PC30. So this is the left arm. Which is a nice design here. It's like they put the extra effort of designing. Well, it's not it's a small thing, but it's a thing. Usually they'll just give you like the same part, just mirrored. This one they did the effort of putting the extra little hole in here for the shield or whatever it is that's going to connect to this thing. Give you an extra part. Matches. Alright, so this. Yeah, with a hole pointing outwards. So, nope, this one, I guess. Wait, really? Okay. The hole points towards this hole, so it's like this. Okay. You sure about this? Oh well. That is what the instructions are saying to do, so we shall do it. Then A15 at the back. Just take care of those little nubs here. Yeah, it's just a matter of like knowing your tools and like getting used to them. You don't need any. I mean, it does help to have like specialized tools, but sometimes you just need to know like how much pressure to apply. To be able to get the job done. Wait, I feel I need the polycap here. No, the polycap? It just pops in? Sure, okay. Okay, that's the wrong one. This is the one. That is the wrong one. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It has holding the wrong one. Yeah. The only expensive tool that I have is those nippers, which cost $15, which is cheap for like hobby nippers these days. I think the God Hand goes for like $60. There we go. Nice and smooth. Let's do the other one. Alright, the other one, you can see it here. So, hole on the other side. Like this. Hole goes this way. Pre-drill. Oops. Not this one. 1.5 millimeter, just pre-drill. Goes just a little bit, just so it's like fits smoother. And then do a test fit. And yeah, okay. There you go. Nice and, well, more or less. Somewhat smooth. You can clean those up a little bit with some plastic cement, which will close those gaps a bit more. Alright, so then we take this thing here, holding our part like this. This goes on here. It's really just sand these a tiny bit. This smidgen. Those are very small nubs anyway. And goes this way. Goes that way. I mean, you can come back later and clean it up. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect on the very first try, but then what? Goes into, wait, holding it like this. This one goes like, I suppose. Alright, one arm. Doesn't have a, well, it's only 90 degrees, but it's okay. Same thing on the other side. Goes like so. Where'd the other one go? Did I not? Yeah, oh, there it is. And, well, this one goes in here. And if it's in the wrong, nope, oh, it's on the wrong way, so just twist it around, symmetrical, so there's nobody cares. There you go. 2 small arms. You can do the hands as well, the quite large hands. On this thing. That's the second model, the second kit in a row, 2 days in a row that with very large hands. Although I feel like the Reconguista and G kits usually have large hands, big heads. It's not unusual. That should work, I think. Oh, it only fits specific. Hold up. Okay, which way does it say? Oh, the long part goes over the hand, the short part goes over the wrist over there. Does this work? Yep. Okay, that worked. Let's Try the other one. There we go. Pachi. And Pachi. Right. Did I do it right? Yeah, that is. Right hand, right arm, left arm. Okay, what did the arms? I guess I could do these two as well. It's just I'm just gonna slap these on without really cleaning them up, so I'll do that later. This is for the, I guess, the weapons and what have you. The axe. Does it have a gun? Yeah, it does have a gun. It's a rifle over there. Not very clean, but whatever. Okay, so now we did this. So we did the left arm and right arm together. So we're done with that. So now we do the legs. Let's move these a bit out of the way. This out of the way. We're making good progress. There's not a lot of parts left, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna nip everything off and just make a pile of parts. That way it's quicker rather than trying to find specific numbers and twisting and turning the runner around to like get the position right to be able to nip it cleanly. I'm just gonna do it all together. And this is fun in its own way. And if you're joining us midway, please subscribe. I don't mind if you like subscribe and then you mute the notifications if you no longer care about this kind of content, but every subscriber helps for a small channel like mine, trying to get just enough pocket money to be able to fund my hobbies. All right. Oh, this one goes there. So this is B1 and the other one was B2. I'm just gonna put all the B's together. Hopefully this isn't a bad idea, but I'm already committed now, so that's a lot of parts for legs. Oh, should have done the other side of this. I'm not sure what this part is for, but looks complicated. And there we go. These are very tiny spools, they're just falling off by themselves. And last one. Okay, whole of B1 goes in the pile of B over here. This is the pile of A. Not a lot of parts left, so we're just gonna do the whole thing as well. Yeah. Okay, well this one's kind of falling off. Hard to reach over there. This is the shield, I suppose. Shin guards, looks like. Okay, this is the whole of A. Just put this here as a pile of A. This is A. I think this is B1 and B2. We have C as well, so we're just gonna. Well, this is the backpack and the weapons. Just do this quickly. It's kind of hard. Probably still polystyrene. Just different technique to inject it. How long have I been at this? 1 out of 13. Oh, not too bad. Alright, the whole of C here. So just move these over to a pile. So we have A, B, C. Alright, so now we can quickly build it up. Okay, so I start with the legs. So we need B13, B5, B4, B6. Which is that weird little part we saw earlier, and this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, this one too. Wait, yep, not these. 1, 2, 3, you and you and you. All right, so this is pointing this way. This little thing goes that way. This goes in here. It's a weird part. Nubs aren't too bad, so I'm just gonna give it a pass. So this goes in here. Yep. These are gonna be rotating, so just quick clean here and there. Put that on. Do this one over there. Ah, too bad. Huh. Interesting. So, just make sure this is all right. Oh, wait. Okay. Do the same on the other side, but somewhat opposite. Let's see now. So hold like this, and goes like so, like so, and like this. Just looking ahead over here. Alright. Okay, so we got two, I'm not sure what, but things. And then we take B7 and B8, which are these. And where's my 2mm? Just pre-drill those a little bit. All around. Okay, so assuming this is held this way. Yeah, almost in triangle here. No, really? Okay, hold on. This goes in here, apparently. Right, I'm holding it like this. And the thing with two pegs goes in the back. Thing goes in the front. And sure you got those nubs there. Like so. Slides right in. Do the same thing on the other side, so hold it like so. Things with a peg goes in the back. And things without the pegs go in the front. It fits. Probably need to like clean those. Well, I'm gonna come back later. For the time being, just a very quick. Alright, so we got so far. Is this even correct? I think this one's a bit off center. Yeah. Looks a bit weird. Oh, it does move a bit. Okay. Maybe that makes sense. Alright, so we got this. Like so. What the? Both pointing the same direction. Did I do this right? Okay, so pointing this way. This is a longer part. And the other one does the same. No, that looks right. I guess they both point the same way. Well, we'll see if like the legs are like weird afterwards. Alright, so then we take these are A8, A7. Two part caps 8. The last two part caps 8. And this goes down there. This one goes down there. You make sure to need a 3mm, I think. Just loosen those a little bit. Not on where the polycap is going to be, just everything else. And there's a 1.5mm here, let's not forget. Alright. So you take this thing, you put it into, well, whichever way, I guess. This one goes in here and goes on top. That's it, nothing else. Oh. I'll clean those later, I guess. Same thing on the other side with the opening in the back. Little notch here on the back of the knee, and like this. So just scrape that off, and over here, make this line up. There we go. Now on the front we need A4 and, well, A4. These that was loud. Flat pegs as well, just sand them a little bit just to make it easier to fit in. You can either do the pegs or the holes. Sometimes it's easier to do the pegs. This one I'm just doing the holes. This is just to make it easier to take apart, like I said. Because eventually, if I want to finish this, meaning like clean it up properly, make it as looking as good as possible, I will probably need to take it apart. There we go. And clean up each individual part again. It's a bit tight. Yeah. The fit is a bit the fit is a bit tight. Which is, I mean, we can still take it apart, but it's just going to take a bit more effort. And there's a risk of breaking something the more effort you put on it. I mean, it fits, but yeah. Probably gonna have to take it apart. You have to even break the pegs. Because eventually I would want to glue this with plastic cement to like close all the gaps. Alright. So those are the two legs. Fairly simple, surprisingly. Now do we have? Can do 90 degrees, I guess. Looks the same, about the same angle. Alright. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So we have two legs. So we have to do the 2 feet. Oh, C6 times 4 or what? I think it's with the square peg, was the round peg? Nope, it's the not the round peg, though. Like, no, it's with the square peg. All right. So C6. So, and over here, a bit of a nub will allow it, or not. my hand just moved to the file. The legs are somewhat simple, so they use these and this one. So times 2, I'm guessing. Just slap this on here, slap that on there. Just like that. Polish that a bit because it is going to be inside the pod cap, I think, or not. Well, probably. Same thing here. I'm gonna clean this up later. Now, just actually should have just this one because it is somewhat of a thin attachment here, so it could break if I try to take it apart. And what the hell? Oh, wrong way, that's why. And why is it not connecting? Oh, whatever this is. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there you go. Let's clean that inside a little bit. Okay, so we have our two ankles a bit weird looking, but it's alright. So these things and also these things, that's going to be the hip connection here. So just pull cap 7, PC7, which is these ones. I'm going to need these two as well for whatever else goes on. Oh, we used up all the ball caps. And this one goes like this. Where'd you go? There it is. Just press this in completely to make it fit. Number 2 here, just twist around. Now, join this together. Get rid of that nubs in the middle. How you press it together. Alright. That kind of, yeah. There's kind of a little gap here because the nubs. I forgot one there. And there we go. on the top here, we had these things. I'm just gonna there we go. Easy enough. So just let that on here, on there. Move it a little bit. It's a bit very stiff. Ankle joint. Oh, depending on the side, I guess. It's a bit, no. The feet are a bit round. Okay, so you go there. Doesn't matter which feet goes where. Oops, except it does matter that it's not fitting in here. Try not to damage the polycap. It's very stiff, but still. Alright. That in there. Yeah, definitely need to take it apart, clean it up, make sure all the bits and pieces fit the way they're supposed to. Alright, and then this goes in here. That goes in there. And then goes into here. Which way though? This way? Yeah, seems like it. Alright. Oh wait, actually, no. There's a little notch there and a little keyhole kind of thing here, so it has to go this way. There you go. Now it fits in there. Same thing on the other side. So it fits that way. So whichever one, I guess you go on there. Let's see if you fit. So it goes this way. Let's see which one this one goes. It'd be a bit annoying if they both go the same way. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Alright. That works. So left and right. Alright, so I got almost all the parts. So let's do the backpack as well. And we can do the shield. I'm guessing it goes like this. Let's look on the other side and assemble it. I mean, we can do that in a minute. Let's just do the backpack, which is simple enough. 2 pieces, bunch of number 2s, holes here, just pre-do them, give it a twist, and another twist, and just fit that together, just like so. And you go, hold it like this, hold it like that, you go this way, and you go that way. Very simple backpack, nothing extraordinary about it. Alright, so now we do the assembly. mean, I think the blue one is like. Wait, do they just give you random colors? I think the blue one's like the command unit that's like for a specific person who's piloting it. If you got the blue Jahannam, you can probably. I mean, the green one's still in production, so you can probably still get it somewhere. And I just do these. I'm just guessing this is how it goes. The little pokey hole here. Okay, just get this nub off the surface because it needs to be round and smooth. And how? Okay, just fall to the ground. Trying to escape here. Let me just do this and this. This is a nice shield. Very nice. Okay. It's a nice little ball rotating of the shield here. Alright, so assembly. Let's start with the legs. Put them on the waist. Where is the waist? It is over here. So you put the front, well, the whichever leg this is, with whichever part that is, push it in all the way to make sure it's connected and seated properly. And one, and the other leg. Yeah, just push this. Didn't connect all the way apparently. Alright, and the two. I mean, it has a nice Zaku feel to it. That's why I kind of like it. It's, I think I do have the blue one too somewhere. It's a command type. Alright, so then that's why I kept these separate. So I can put them on after I put the legs. That way I don't have to accidentally, avoid accidentally like knocking them out when I'm trying to put on the legs. Just press this in properly. There we go. It's a bit stout. It's a bit short. Not a very tall mobile suit here. It has a big belly. I think this is where the inside this part here, that's where the pilot goes. Yeah, it has 2 points of articulations on the. Doesn't do much, but it's there. It has 2 points of articulations on the waist. It can do the hula hoop, I guess. Push them to shove. Arms go in the armhole. Do me a T-pose. You cannot do a T-pose. You can barely do whatever it is you're doing right now. I guess you can't really lift, well, not straight up, but you can do this, which is super weird. That's bizarre. It's like off center. It's not the. Okay, arm wise, it's not the most. I mean, it's simple. And then you put this on the left arm. Yeah, okay, that's kind of. Alright, I assume this goes like this. Yeah, maybe not the most intricate of the Reconguista and G kits, but it's a simple one. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, wait, right, okay, there you go. There you are. You don't look too bad. You're very simple, mass-produced. Your name is scarier than what it looks like. It has a scary-looking name, scary-looking picture, but in person it's kind of short. I mean, actually, let's compare it to a standard. Okay, so this is the standard I use for comparisons. It's a bit shorter than a Zaku. This is a real great Zaku, but the scale is correct. Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad. I mean, it is still a high grade kit, and it was a very thin box, not very expensive, and little mod I did here for the 2 thing. It doesn't have a huge range of motion on the legs, fortunately. It doesn't really do like a full knee thing. It's supposed to be a space type, I guess that's why you have the extra backpack and suppose veneers here and there. Let's just finish this up. So you have your standard, very simple 2 slices of plastic just pressed together for a weapon. Not a very complicated one. Let's get this nub from the middle. Almost done here. And there we go. Very simple weapon. Yeah, this is like a somewhat of a, it's a mass-produced mobile suit, same grade as a Zaku. So let me just put this in here, so you can give it a weapon. Actually, the axe is probably more interesting. It is a very Zaku-looking axe, although kind of big. Alright, so that's this guy. You can pop the hands out. Quite big hands it has. Put this thing on there. And this is, yeah, it's okay. You do not have a huge range of motion on the shoulders because you could kind of do that, and this goes here, sort of. It's not as, it's a bit short. I was expecting it to be a bit taller, to be honest. It's a bit like looks like a Doom guy, or very short Master Chief. Has 2 points of articulation on the waist, but doesn't really like have all that range of motion. You have an axe, which I haven't built yet, but we just get this done. Nice, clear, huge. This is a huge axe compared to its size, I guess. Alright, so what does this do? That goes under the shield. This is supposed to be the axe in storage. Then, so instead of giving you like a thing that folds open, they give you a fake axe to be used in storage. Polish the back a bit so it fits. And there we go. Goes in here. Yeah, I guess this just like flips open. It's like a jackknife kind of, or jackaxe, I guess. And yeah, easy enough. It's two-handed axe, I guess. Or I can... This one's the left arm. You cannot, I don't think you'll be able to, like, I mean, not without some serious twisting and turning, make it hold this as a two-handed axe here. Where does that even go? On this part, I guess. Yeah. I was expecting a little bit. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be a bit taller, but no. Well, oh, it clips in here a little bit. Yeah, this one's kind of doing a thing here, like fancy. What's that thing from Dragon Quest? Avant slash. With an axe. Alright, so this here is like the stored thing here, so we just put this on there in the two holes. This is like storing the if you want to see like impressive looking, yeah, it's a bit simple. I mean, the designs for Reconguista and G are different from the usual things, usual Gundams and whatnot, but the high-grade kits don't always deliver. I did build like one not too long ago. It was kind of fun. I forget where it is. Not sure, but yeah, it had a little gimmick to it, which I thought was interesting. This one's just a plain old simple Zaku-looking mass-produced thing. It looks a bit plasticky. I mean, it is made of plastic, but it looks more plasticky than usual. I didn't use any of the stickers, now that I think about it. What should I have done with that? So, pretty much all the stickers do is you add a couple of lines, I think, here on the front flaps here. I think there's a little bit of green in the back here. Could have been a different piece of plastic instead of whatever this is. There's a few little thing here which I think are for, where do you even go? No clue. Might be on these little, little thingies here. Yeah, it's a very simple kit, to be honest. Not particularly impressive, but it is a high-grade kit. It is a Zaku-looking thing, and it has Zaku-looking. I mean, story-wise, it is one of those. Then, where did those go? Sure, let's figure this one out. I think we have extra markings. So it should mention somewhere where we use. I think these might be like markings to denote if it's like a command unit or whatnot. It looks more impressive here than it does here. Looks a bit simple. Looks a bit small. If you want to see impressive looking Zakus. There's this guy. Now this, no. This is more like it. I think this is from Unicorn. What is this from Unicorn? I don't know. I think this might be from the Unicorn OAV. So yeah, it's like much, still high grade, label high grade, but like much better quality, more weapons. Some of them are somewhere else, but yeah, it's like, oh wait, hold on. I think this goes there. Which way does this go? I think this goes there. Keep forgetting where this goes. It might go here. Ah, come on, get in there. Okay, never mind. Doesn't want to go, so I'll just leave it here. This is supposed to be the. These are the. Whatchamacallits? The. I forget the name. Grenades. That's what. But this is supposed to go somewhere else. I do not know where. I need to go look at the instructions. Anyway, I'll just put it back where the grenades are. We'll figure out some other day what I'm supposed to do with this. Pistol looking things. Can't go here, can it? No, doesn't make sense. But yeah, this is from I forget the name also. What was it called? But yeah, it's basically they are both like mass produced mobile suits that are used for fighting in like the main space battle, but this one's like way more cool looking. What are you called? I have your name on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember. What is your name? Well, anywho. So we have here, yeah, we've finished building the Space Jahannam. Has a scary sounding name, but it is not all that scary. It's kind of short, a bit stout. It's mass produced, Zaku looking thing. Yeah, it's alright. It's a very simple HG kit, not the most impressive thing. Very simple to build, quite quick, can't do that long. Okay, 153, 2 hours ish. Probably spent like 30 minutes just talking about things, but yeah. So about like an hour and a half of work to assemble this. Yeah, it has a hole down here for an action base, although why would you need that? There's a few, not much. Oh, I see. So there's a line here that's supposed to go on the, goes on the eye. I guess that's the thing I missed here. That's what this is for, probably. These lines. Well, it doesn't actually say, I think. Or does it? Oh, it did say. Okay. 1, 2. Ah, there you go. It did say to do that. I guess I missed that part. To basically get like a crosshair on the eye here, and then you put that inside. Yeah. So yeah, very simple thing. It's alright. Nothing too. It's Reconguista NG didn't do well as a series. I mean, it's not the most remembered or celebrated Gundam series, but I mean, we did get some weird looking mobile suits out of it and some interesting designs. I'm not sure if this one was like later added on to the lineup or was like not part of it. Hold on, let me just check something. Okay, Reconguista NG is from 2014, and this kit is from 2016. Or so. Oh wait, no, 2014. My bad. 2014. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it is a mass-produced suit, so that's probably why they didn't put that much effort in it. I mean, it's still okay, but yeah, it's a simple HG kit. There were others, I think the Grimoire was a bit more interesting, had more interesting designs to it, but it's okay. Like it's a mobile suit. Okay, I guess that's all. I can't say much about it. I mean, for the time and for what it is, it's alright. There's been more impressive things that came out a long time before it in the HGUC lineup or other lineups, and it's been like less impressive stuff as well. This is like kind of an ordinary high grade kit here. Yeah. Anyway, let me just get this set up for exit. Alright, so you go on there. Be nice now. Yeah, the waist is a bit. Okay, hold. It's drooping a little bit. It has 2 points of articulation in the waist, like the chest and the base there, okay. But not well. That's not doing a thing. Okay, let's go with this. Are you gonna hold? I guess you're gonna hold. Let's see. Extend as much as I can. Why is it black and white suddenly? Might be an optical illusion. Looking black and white suddenly. Like, oh, sepia tones. Like, suddenly it's like having a flashback. Yeah, I mean, it looks neat. It's a regular kit. I wouldn't say not bad. It's not good. It's okay. But yeah, it was a very thin box and not very expensive. Alright, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna do one of these, well, most days, assuming I have free time in this time slot. Or I also sometimes do like, this is like starting 9 a.m. Eastern time. That's in the US. I also do 9 p.m. Eastern time sometimes, depending on how my shifts go. But yeah, this is what we're doing. Doing a bit of Plamo everyday plastic model building. And yeah, alright, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe, give it a like, share it, do whatever the things that YouTube usually expects you to do. And yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for watching again, and good night, good day, good evening. Have a good one. Alright.